But first, a convicted child rapist walked out of a British prison last week. He cannot be deported, and Pakistan won't take him back. And now both countries are publicly at each other's throats. Shabir Ahmed is 73 years old. He was the ringleader of the Rochdale Grooming gang, convicted of 30 child rape offences and sentenced to 22 years in prison. He was released on July 4th after serving 14 years. He's been stripped of his British citizenship and now holds only Pakistani nationality. And yet he remains in the UK, living in a supervised bail hostel, tagged with an electronic GPS monitor and subject to an exclusion zone around Rochdale. The UK government wants him deported to Pakistan, but Pakistan does not want him. Pakistan has not simply refused, though. It has set conditions. A senior Pakistani official told the Telegraph newspaper that Britain must hand over political dissidents living in the UK, including Shahzad Akbar, who served in former Prime Minister Imran Khan's cabinet, and also Altaf Hussain, founder of the MQM opposition movement, who's lived in exile in London for 3 decades. Pakistan also says Britain must respect the issues that matter to Islamabad, rather than resorting to what it called arm twisting.
These demands are being made about somebody who is now around 75 and who has spent more than 60 years in your country. How is he our national when he is actually not our national? This is arrogance and the colonial mindset. It is unacceptable to us.
Even if Pakistan agreed to take Ahmed back, a legal obstacle remains. A 1971 Commonwealth law currently prevents the deportation of certain Commonwealth citizens who arrived in the UK more than 50 years ago. Ahmed arrived decades ago and falls under that protection. The official opposition party, the Conservatives, have announced plans to amend the government's immigration and asylum bill in order to close that loophole. Downing Street has confirmed it's in talks with Pakistan and is committed to doing everything possible to deport foreign national offenders. The political reaction in Britain has been fierce. Rupert Lowe, leader of the far-right Restore Britain party, posted his response on X.
I read that Pakistan has set out its demands for taking back their Rochdale rapist. Here's the official Restore Britain response to the Pakistani government. You can pick right off. We would end all Pakistani visas. No more Pakistani immigration into Britain. Scrap foreign aid, unquestionably. Tax remittances into Pakistan. Britain will not be bullied or blackmailed by a rogue state that has supplied us with endless child rapists and pedophiles.
Lowe went further in a podcast appearance describing Pakistan as a rogue state and proposing what he called a deportation NATO, working with international allies to impose coordinated visa bans and trade sanctions on Pakistan. Negotiations between London and Islamabad have been ongoing for almost a year. They've reached deadlock. Pakistan argues Ahmed renounced his Pakistani citizenship decades ago and therefore cannot be considered a Pakistani national. Britain, though, argues he cannot legally remain in the UK either. The convicted child rapist, who some might argue should not have been released in the first place, now sits in a supervised hostel somewhere in Britain with neither the UK nor Pakistan seemingly willing or able to resolve the standoff.